Hey there, my name is Cole Ormsby. Right now, I'm standing outside Chick-fil-A Howell Mill Road. I've worked at this location for quite some time, and I've served with Chick-fil-A for the past 6.5 years. Over my time at Chick-fil-A, I've loved having the opportunity to serve people. Working in customer service, I understand the importance of a thank you. That's why I'm excited to give back to the Georgia Tech community.
Right now, I'm standing outside Hopkins Residence Hall. This was my freshman dorm. Around Thanksgiving in my freshman year, I wrote a thank you note to the custodian on our hall. She got back to me about a week later, and she told me that no one had ever written her a thank you note, recognizing all of the hard work that she did. That just didn't sit right with me. If I was Mr. Georgia Tech, I would want to lead a student-driven campaign where we honor the support staff members of Georgia Tech. I'm talking about the food service workers, the custodians, the maintenance people, security. All of these people really make Georgia Tech what it is, but so often they're not recognized for their hard work. Before I dive into all of the details of my service project, I thought it would be helpful to hear from some Georgia Tech students to see how support staff members have impacted them.
Freshman year, I ate at Britton Dining Hall almost every morning. The highlight of every trip there was going to the omelet line and seeing Miss Janita. Every time we'd walk up, she'd have this big old smile. She'd sit there and ask us how our day was going, ask us how school was going. She even remembered my name and my order throughout the entire year. One time, I even went up there when I wasn't feeling that great, and she went behind the counter to go get me some special tea packets just so that I would feel better. Miss Janita is one of the people who made Georgia Tech really feel like a home for me. So thank you.
So my freshman year, there was a custodian named Antonio who worked in my dorm, and Antonio only spoke Spanish. And one day he needed help translating an email, and I was the only person on my hall who spoke Spanish and was able to help him. Later that day, I was in my dorm, and I heard a knock on my door. And I opened it, and it was Antonio. And as an act of gratitude for helping him earlier, Antonio offered to vacuum my entire dorm room for me. It was really special, and it was really an act of kindness that brightened my day.
I want to give a big thank you to Carrie from West Village. He works in the True Balance restaurant, and he really impacted me last year, which was my first year at Tech. He made an effort to remember my name and remember pretty much everyone's name, and he always greeted me with a smile, and he always asked how my day was going. And I have this very specific memory of Carrie. One day they had gotten a shipment of raspberries, and I hadn't had raspberries in months. And he saw me walk by, and my face lit up when I saw him with the raspberries. And he noticed that and then offered me an entire fruit cup of just raspberries. And that made my day, made my whole week. It was a stressful midterm week, and he is one of the sweetest people that I had met here at Tech. Thank you, Carrie.
Hearing these stories, it's no surprise Georgia Tech students love their support staff members and want to give back to them. So for my service project idea, I want to lead a student give back day of thanks to these individuals. I would simply call my project a support staff appreciation day. On this day, I would encourage Georgia Tech students to show their thanks to our support staff by writing them thank you notes, giving them small gifts, or participating in random acts of kindness directed towards them. One thing that makes my service project unique is that I envision it being led entirely by students. A thank you often means so much more when it's coming from the people that you serve. I also believe that there will be more widespread buy-in from students if they know other students are leading the cause. If I was selected as Mr. Georgia Tech, I believe I would have much greater influence to promote my support staff appreciation day. I would leverage the tools Georgia Tech already has in motion, such as the Daily Digest emails and Georgia Tech's social media accounts. I would promote the event to organizations I am already a member of, such as the Interfraternity Council, Scheller Business Ambassadors, and New Student and Transition programs. I would especially like to partner with organizations such as the Residence Hall Association and the Student Government Association, as these clubs reach large numbers of students. Finally, I would commit my time as well as my own resources to promote the event by tabling on prominent campus walkways and posting flyers and signage around campus. I wanted to create a project that would include all members of the Georgia Tech community. My project is not limited to a certain demographic of students. My project is purposely simple because I believe if I overcomplicated it, it would mean less participation from students. Finally, my project is realistic and practical. It would not require funding from the Institute or from a sponsoring organization such as SCPC. My Georgia Tech roots run deep.
This is my great-grandfather's rat cap. He attended school here in 1932. He instilled in me a passion for Georgia Tech, and more importantly, he instilled in me a passion of generosity and service towards others. My hope is, just like the rat cap, my service project could become an annual tradition where students give back and say thank you to the people who make the Georgia Tech community truly great.